all season that we can get wet weather as well. So it's a good time to revisit some things to help keep your family busy if it has to be inside. Christy Howard-Schultz, one of our friends from Indianapolis Moms, is here. How are you?
I am very well. How are you today?
I'm even better that you've come up with this list of things to think about, because I'm admittedly the kind of like, oh gosh, what do we do? What do we do? Well, Christy's got ideas. Let's start with a few of them. Supplies.
Yeah. So at our house, we like to keep things organized just at hand.
Yep.
So have your supplies all in an organization system that works for you. At our house, we use trays. You can use clear containers, but make sure that you have all those things on hand and rotate them in and out so the kids don't get bored.
Because you don't have to do any one thing with those. You can do all things with those.
Yes, yeah. Like one of our favorite activities is to use painter's tape to make an obstacle course.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can do hopscotch. We saw a lot during the pandemic, all of those different ways to do high intensity interval training with your kids indoors.
Yep.
They need to get the energy out. So.
Forts, I see forts on the list. You have my attention.
Still my kids' penultimate favorite, right? Like they will make anything out of a cardboard box. That is still their favorite toy.
Yep.
And with the pandemic going on, we get plenty of Amazon boxes every day.
Oh yeah. I also recommend as a backup pillows, blankets,
Yes.
blankets wedged under the table legs, you know.
Yes.
Make sure you have an engineer look at it. Things can get disastrous, but I love this line, trick them into learning.
Yeah, so actually one of our other moms helped with this, and she loves a couple of the sites, Busy Toddler and Days with Gray. So basically, you know, they make it easy for you, as do some of those magazines like Highlights or Ask. You know, you basically just do whatever is in the magazine. You know, you make homemade ice cream, you trick them into learning by doing color sorting or making patterns, which also tricks them into helping you clean the house. So. Which is one of my favorite things. So
Works for husbands too. Screen time. We have screen time free days, which now with a 12 and a 17-year-old, that's getting harder and harder. Though I will say by the end of them, both of them usually appreciate it.
Okay, well you and your wife must be like very strong.
Just
we
lucky.
usually can hold out until nap time, like
Okay.
that 1 o'clock. You know, sometimes we do the Wii or other video game systems again to get the energy out.
Yep.
But sometimes you just have to buckle and be like, you know, we're going to have a movie or we're going to have 30 minutes on the app. We're going to do an episode. So if you can hold out and have a limit, that's great. I admire you and your wife, but if not, you know, sometimes you just have to give yourself a break.
Board games too work really well.
Yes.
We are still, though, in the transition. We still have Candyland and Chutes and Ladders with the 17-year-old. He's like, really? But he wants to play Yahtzee, and the 12-year-old's like, no, I don't want it. But at least we can argue over board games instead of operating systems and things like
Yeah,
that.
I think I'd like to hire your kids as babysitters.
They're both certified.
Okay, very good.
We'll talk in the commercial break. It is 9:26 right now.